Well, welcome to the party. It's about midnight. I have some peppermint tea, and today I decided to do a far different video than I usually do on this channel. The backstory is I'm one of those people who has extremely vivid dreams. Kind of like if you've ever studied Jungian psychology, you'll know that some people have dreams where they can actually ask in their dream what the dream means, and I haven't gotten there yet, but I can go to bed and I can say, what am I messing up in a certain area of my life, and I can kind of get an answer, which is just like, it's wild. It's great. That started happening to me a couple years back, but I've always had super vivid dreams. So I'm gonna try to share the top 3 or so that are most strange and stand out to me. Okay, so this one's like a more recent dream I've had. So the dream starts out with that there's this huge rattlesnake. Like, this snake is like anaconda size. Like, it's huge. It's like this thick. When you're like, my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Like, that's the size of this snake. It is ridiculously large. So basically the snake talks. I don't remember what it said, but like, I'm fighting the snake. So I'm like literally like full on fist fighting the snake in this like brutal like battle, trying to kill it essentially. And then so in my process of trying to kill this huge snake, it eventually bites my hand, and then I finally like finish it off. And then what happens is my like whole arm, this arm, it starts to swell up because this is a rattlesnake. And essentially I know that the only way to survive is to go to the doctor and get anti-venom, right? Like, go to the ER. And in some cases in real life, you actually have to have like anti-venom shipped in from like other locations, because it requires like a huge amount of anti-venom to be able to survive a snake bite from a very poisonous snake. So my arm starts swelling up, and then I go to my family. I'm like, hey, can you drive me to the ER? And they just keep like, they like get in these like weird like petty fights with each other, and they just like keep like petty fighting. And I'm like looking at my arm, and I'm like, it's getting more swollen, and it swells to like here, and then I'm finally like, screw it. And then I just take like a ribbon and I tie it around my arm as like a tourniquet, so that the swelling can't and the venom can't like spread up to my arm. And that was the end of that dream. I don't remember how it ended. I don't know if I survived or not. So yeah, that was a really recent one. But I'm gonna tell you one. So I have dreams that are reoccurring, but they don't reoccur like, oh, every night or every month. I have dreams that will reoccur every like 3 years, and people were asking me like, is this triggered by like a specific event? Like, do you have something happen and then this dream, like, oh, it's a season, or like you watch a show and it's triggered? I literally, there's no like correlation. Like, every 3-ish years I have this dream, and I wake up and I'm like, I've had this dream before. It's like deja vu. And the details remain the same, or they shift slightly in this dream. Okay, so it starts out with this family who are Russian immigrants. And this is, the time frame of this is, it is like the 1950s. So there's this family who immigrated from Russia. And, you know, it's like a traditional family. There's brothers, sisters, and then there's like a mom and dad. So I think there's like 3 kids. One of the kids is like this girl who's 15 years old. So basically her and her family are very like tight-knit. They have this great relationship. She actually teaches her father English, so he's able to get a job, because he was like having problems getting a job before. So basically they're trying to not arranged marriage, but marry her off. So there's this dude who's like 18, 20, and they're trying to marry her to him. So they're like getting ready, you know, they're like courting and whatnot. But she has a heart condition that her family doesn't really understand. So she was having all these medical problems previously, like passing out and whatnot. So she passes out. They think she died. They put her in a coffin, and they're like driving her to like bury her, like in a hearse. And then she all of a sudden wakes up because she wasn't really dead. Then her family basically believes that she's cursed. So when she wakes up, they're super creeped out and they decide like, oh, like we don't want anything to do with you at this point. And the dude she was gonna marry also doesn't want anything to do with her. So then this part of the dream ends and it fasts forward to what occurred to her. So because of all these terrible events that happened, like her family disowning her, she went to Hollywood and she became this very successful actress in like these 1960s surf movies. So then this dream ends by like drone photography. So I see this lady and she's running on the beach now that she's like an actress. This is like a scene from a movie. She's running on the beach. She has a yellow bikini on. She has dark like black hair. She's running on the beach. The like drone photography like slowly zooms out so you can see this beautiful beach and the ocean and her. And the song plays in the background that goes, I want to kiss the moonlight, da, da, da. I want to chase the sun. And I don't think this is a real song, but this is a song that I heard in my dream. So that's fundamentally odd that I created a whole song in my dream. I think John Lennon had that experience where he heard a song in his dream and then he wrote it later. So maybe I'm supposed to write that song. I don't know. I really can't explain like why, but that I have that dream like every 3 to 5 years. Okay, so this is gonna be the bonus dream because it isn't very long, but it is like kind of interesting. So basically I have this dream that me and my father are walking down this trail, and like me and my father in real life, we do like a fair bit of hiking. So this is very like feasible for us. This is like very like something that would occur in real life. So we're walking on this trail and we know that there were like brown bears on this trail previously. There's like signs that are warning us that there's brown bears. So then we look up this hill, and on this hill there's a huge bear. And we hear somebody like screaming, like, get down, get down. So then me and my father go and we like lay down, like full ass, like lay down on the ground. Like, so basically in real life, like if you see a bear, what you do is you like lay down flat on the ground and you take your hands and you cover like your head and neck, because that's like the areas that if it bites and damages, like that's like deadly. So that's what we do. So I lay down on the ground and I'm waiting, and this bear runs towards me, runs up, and it starts smelling like the back of my neck and like my back. So I'm sitting there and I'm shaking and I'm just shaking and I'm trying not to move, and it's every like fiber of my being. So that was that dream. I have no idea how it ended, but that one was relatively terrifying, but yeah. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what a good closing is for this video, but essentially I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find my dreams entertaining. I literally have hundreds of dreams, like weird dreams. So if you want me to in the future do another video telling you guys my weird dreams, I would love to do that. Also, my clothing lines that I don't usually plug, Daddy's Rich Clothing at daddysrichclothing.com. Actually, I got very inspired and I did a new collection. So we have a vivid ethereal and muted ethereal, and we have t-shirts and leggings in that style, and I would love it if you guys check it out. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that the YouTube algorithm picks up my channel. Bye!